So, students, today is 28 October and we were studying the chapter Safety and First Aid from your Dewdrops Term 2 book. Okay, so our today's topic is first aid. What is a first aid? First aid is any immediate medical help which is given to a person before taking him or her to the hospital. Suppose in case of minor cuts or wounds or any kind of bleeding or minor burns, you can't rush immediately to the hospital, right? Or any doctor's clinic. Before moving to a hospital or to a clinic, you can give an immediate help at home also. That is called as first aid. Like many of you have prepared a first aid box in your previous class, right? So in first aid, what you can include in that? Any kind of bandage, uh, Dettol or Savlon, any antiseptic cream, a Bernol cream, okay, uh, cotton and a normal gauze, patti vagera for dressing, and you can also keep a pair of scissors for cutting the gauze. So these are all the common things which are there in a first aid box. So you all are aware about how to give a first aid in case of minor cuts and wounds. Now, today we will study the topic fracture. In case of any accident, a bone may break, it may slightly crack or break into pieces. So, today we will study about fracture. Fracture is of two types, simple and compound fracture. In simple fracture, only the bone breaks and the tissues and muscles present around it do not get damaged. Now, let's take an example of your upper arm. Suppose this is your arm, and in the lower part of your arm, that is between the elbow and the wrist, we have studied before in chapter skeletal system that there are two bones between the elbow and the wrist, that is the radius and the ulna. Suppose you are having a fracture in radius, you fall down while playing and you got severe pain in your bone. Let's see this diagram. See the upper diagram. Suppose your radius bone of your lower arm, it got slightly cracked from the middle. Okay, the tissues around it, they are not damaged, they are intact and they are as it is, but only there is a slight bit of cut or crack in the bone. This is a simple fracture. Okay, now in the second type of fracture, that is the compound fracture, in this fracture this is more painful and more severe than the simple fracture. What happens in this fracture? In this, a bone may break into pieces or may get separated completely. As you can see, this radius bone has been broken into two pieces, or it can get separated, like in the diagram below, the last diagram, you can see that the bone has been dislocated from its place. The two pieces have been dislocated. So in this case, what happens? The tissues around the bones, which are wrapped around the bones, they are also severely damaged. So in the simple fracture, we have learned just now that tissues don't get damaged, they are intact as it is, only there is a slight crack in the bone. Whereas in compound fracture, the tissues are also damaged badly and the bone gets separated into pieces. Okay, so what happens in case of compound fracture? What kind of first aid you can give at home to any patient or any person who gets a fracture? In that case, you can simply use two things, that is splint and the sling. What is a splint and a sling? Let's see about it. First, we will tie a piece of magazine, any magazine, take any magazine which is available at home or any book which is slightly thinner and it can wrap around the fractured arm. Okay? Fractured arm or a fractured leg. You can take any piece of cardboard or wooden pieces which are available at home, whatever is available at home, you can simply take these things and tie around the fractured part. Maybe it is a fractured arm or a fractured leg. This will act as a splint. Now, what is the purpose of splint? It prevents the movement of the broken bone. Okay, let's see in the diagram. This wooden piece or a magazine will act like a splint because it will provide proper support to the broken arm and it will also prevent its movement. So there is no further damage in the bone. Now tie a sling. What is a sling? It is a piece of a long cloth. You can take your mother's dupatta or any kind of long piece of cloth which you can tie it around your broken arm and passing it through your neck. Tie around it through your neck. In this way you can hang a sling for a broken arm. But when the fracture is in the leg, what will you do? You can simply use a splint, like in the same way you have used any hard piece of wood or a cardboard, okay, or any stick is there, wooden stick is there. You can tie it around the leg to give it support to the fractured leg. Then you will not use a sling. Why? Because sling is used to hold your broken arm around the neck region, but you can't tie your leg around the neck region, right? So in this case you can only use a splint and you will not use a sling in case of a fractured leg. Simply you will put the leg on 2-3 cushions or pillows so that the level of the broken leg is above the level of the heart by placing a pillow or few cushions under the leg so that the level of the leg is above the level of the heart to protect the flow of blood, okay, because it will be more painful. Now how you can prevent the pain and swelling? You can simply reduce the pain and swelling by wrapping ice packs around the injured portion. You can use ice packs. Now comes sprain. Everybody knows about it. In Hindi we used to call it as moch. So what happens in it? Sprain, while playing or doing any kind of exercise or stretching, your ankle or wrist may get twisted. Sometimes it gets twisted and we are not able to return back to its actual position, right? So the tissues around the joint gets torn due to a sudden jerk. The tissues over that portion where you are having the sprain, it gets twisted and this causes severe swelling and paining at the joint. It pains a lot. So how you can reduce the pain? By using some of the ice packs or pain relieving ointments like the Volini gel or the Move spray, or you can use the Omni gel. These kind of pain relieving ointments are available at the chemist shop. You can use that for getting relieved from the pain. And then you can tie an elastic bandage around the joint to give support to it. So it will also prevent in the movement. Like Hindi we call it as garam patti, that orange colored cloth bandage is available. It is elasticated, so you can tie it tightly around the sprained portion, and after a few hours it will be healed. So this was all about first aid measures which you can give in case of sprain and fracture. Thank you. Read the topic page 113 and 140.